So the first thing that people ask me about when I tell them I've written a book is, what is it about? I tell you what, it's a tough question at first, especially when you're still trying to write it and really get a good handle on what it's about. But at its core, The Lost and Broken Realm is about a man. It's about a man who lost his way. He fell from grace. Gabriel Drake is not a hero. He's a regular guy. In fact, most readers probably won't even like him that much, at least at the beginning. It's a story of redemption and trying to find your way back to being a good person. The idea for the Things Forgotten Trilogy came from traveling all around this great country, in particular the Midwest where I grew up. All over, you can find these old, forgotten buildings. I thought at one time these buildings were the center of someone's world. Somebody built them. They lived in them, raised families, ran their businesses. Now they're shells, sitting empty and forgotten. There's a magic to that. There's a magic in the things we've lost and forgotten. Now, what happens, or what does it take for a person to become so lost and forgotten just like that? Forgotten Things is an adult fantasy novel. No, it's not loaded down with sex. It's not like that. It's also not as large and complex, some sort of epic fantasy like a George Martin novel, for instance. But you want to know what it's really about, what the story is. Well, time for the meat and potatoes. Don't worry, no spoilers. Gabriel Drake had royally fouled up his life. Before his wife died, he was wealthy, respected, and loved. He pissed away the small fortune he and his wife built, drove away his friends, alienated his family, and even took a few precarious steps on the wrong side of the law. He lost his way. The world had forgotten the man he was, and then a head-on collision between his Jeep and a tree changed everything. Death would have been easier. Instead, he's woken up in a strange place where all the lost and forgotten things and people of our world go to rest. The laws of physics seem to be driven more by magic than logic. Cats fly and talk into his mind. He's in a place where real power has been trampled under the foot of a maniacal emperor, and Gabriel alone has the power to free these forgotten people from the emperor's iron grip. Which will Gabriel save? These lost and broken people, or his own shattered life? Sound enticing? Well, I certainly hope so. I mean, I wrote it after all. I don't just want to do this as a one-off. This isn't like that. I want to make it as a novelist. And of course, bestseller sounds awesome. But really, I want to make a living writing. I want to create lots of amazing books. And I want to earn the respect of those authors that I respect. Authors like Michael Chabon, Neil Gaiman, Neil Stephenson, Joe Hill, those kind of people. And to me, a great novel, it's not just fun to read. It should also illuminate the human condition, show us the things that are great and terrible in all of us, but also be fun to read. Some books don't find that balance, and hopefully I've done that, So if you can find it in your hearts and your wallets to contribute, please do. And keep in mind that this is a flexible spending Indiegogo. So that means, even if I don't hit my goal of $4,000, I will be fulfilling those perks. I will get the money that you've contributed, and I will be sending out those ebooks, bookmarks, paperbacks, whatever it is, the perk that you've gotten. So please dig into your wallets, find a contribution for me, and get in on the ground floor of what will hopefully be a great career for an up-and-coming novelist. Thanks.